Hello, it's June 2008 and I've come to visit Derek's first investment property. He's bought this one cash as his first investment. We're in Japan, of course, so getting your first loan's a bit hard, and what we intend to do here is prove Derek's worth as a real estate investor by buying into this first place cash and then working our way up to the banks from there. Long-term goal is to be able to borrow the hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars that he'll need to build nice big places in the future. But we all start somewhere, and this is Derek's first place, and it's a really nice little place. It's this one right here. It's a little tiny house. It's not joined to the ones beside it at all. It's sitting on 11 suba of land, which is about 35 square metres, and the house is about the same size as the property. The shape of the house is upstairs, downstairs, and downstairs we've got entranceway, little toilet, little bathroom, step up into a kitchen, dining area, and then behind that is a 6-mat tatami room. Walk up a little set of stairs and we've got 2 4.5-mat tatami rooms upstairs, and that's all we've got upstairs. So we'll go inside and take a look, but what we would intend to do is to clean up the entranceway, spruce up the bathroom, probably replace the toilet, rip out the floor on the ground floor completely and replace that with a nice solid new floor. Sandpaper the stairs down and repaint them because they're made out of very nice solid wood. And then all the walls downstairs will have to be covered in a thin veneer, and then we'll wallpaper over the top of that. As I said, we'll paint the stairs on the way up, and then upstairs we will veneer the walls and repaper those. We will veneer the roof and repaint ceiling, and repaper that. And we will take out the mid-wall upstairs. We'll take out the mid-wall downstairs to open it up into a reasonably large living, dining, kitchen area. And upstairs we've got 2 tatami rooms. We'll turn one of those into a Western-style wooden floor, and one we'll leave as a tatami room. And then we'll be able to advertise it as a 2 LDK. And if we do a good job of this, by the time Derek's finished paying his cash out and the end of the first year's rent, we should see about 15 to 18% return on investment, gross yield that is, not the net, but there'll be some very few expenses on a place like this. But let's go and have a look inside, eh? This is an area that's 10 minutes away, or 11, maybe 12 minutes away from a very, very important real estate hub in Kyogo. It's a place called Kawanishi. It's got 2 direct lines into the city. This place has no parking, just a set of stairs walking up. A common dirt path area here, and here's the front of the house. Little balcony, little awning over the top there. This is a backup oil heater in case the solar heater tank. Yep, there's a solar heater tank on the top of the roof. A family of 4 were living here for 17 years, and they said they never used this oil heater, but it kicks in just in case you run out of hot water upstairs. You've got gas for cooking, and here's your entranceway. Very simple entranceway. Second floor balcony. As you come in, a very small, maybe 1.5 square metre tiled entrance area. A wooden floor. It's our builder, Takatani-san back there, standing on tatami. So what we're going to do is we'll rip up this floor, rip that sliding door out there, and take the wall back to the kitchenette area, and take those tatami mats out from the back there and just put the wood floor right through there, and this will open up the area quite nicely. There's your steep set of stairs going upstairs, but they're made out of very nice solid wood. So what we'll do there is we'll just put an electric sander on these treads that have been worn through and paint them up. They'll be lovely just painted up. The walling material here is very old veneer, and over there we've got this Japanese sort of troweled on spackle type material. We'll pull that back with trowels, and we'll then staple on some wooden panels and wallpaper that, and we'll do the same to the ceiling. There's nothing to trowel off up here, but we'll just repanel that and then paper straight over the top of it. All these extra little homemade bits of whatever like that, and these things here, we'll just rip those off. We'll get an electrician in here for a day and give it a decent look at. We've got wires hanging out all over the place. So I guess 17 years, 4 adults living in here, or babies grew up in here, and adults. And that's the sort of thing that happens. So little kitchenette. Yeah, we'll rip that out and put a nice new kitchen in there for them. As we turn around back here, we've got a little bathroom. Actually, the bathroom's in really surprisingly good condition. The tiles, it looks like it's been done just recently. Probably clean up that hot water carrier there. Yeah, but this area has been painted, freshly painted, freshly tiled, and the floor itself's tiled. So we just need to get some professional cleaners in here to do a good job of that. That's a recirculating bath. It's a small bath, but if you're only living in here with a small child, you're still going to need that. If I was renting this out myself and I knew I was going to be renting it to adults permanently, I'd rip that out and make this into a nice big shower area. But we're going to probably focus this on the family, so we'll leave that little bathtub in there for the kids. As we go around here, we go upstairs. Sorry, I'll go through here. Hello, Miss Takatani. Here's more of this spackle stuff I'm talking about. Yeah, look, you can see where the kids grew up here. Their names have been taken off, but I bet you this little house could tell us a few stories. So that tread there and this sliding door will come out. We'll leave the cupboard in there for them because that's underneath the staircase. You can see the sort of condition the family was living in. That's one of those sliding doors that used to go over that cupboard there. We'll panel this ceiling again. It's nice and dry. A little bit of water damage has occurred there in the past, but we'll veneer that up and cloth over it. On the outside, that was a little crack that let that water in there. That's been repaired already on the outside of the house. So there's not any water coming in now, but you can see where it's been. What's on that? Okay. Little toilet, bit grubby, so we'll just spruce that up and put one of these electrical water spraying chairs on top of that for them. More spackle here. We're going to have to panel over that. And this one's really been quite damaged, but we can trowel that. We can trowel this stuff off here. We just get a trowel there and take all that off back to a panel, and then we will put another clean panel on top of that, staple that on, and then cloth over the top of that, wallpaper over the top of that. Yeah, this door here is shot to pieces, so we'll replace the door. Yeah, upstairs, as I said, we've got, sorry about that, just got 2 rooms. It's one room here, set of cupboards, looking through to another room there, and then out to a balcony. Not a bad sized balcony on this place. Yeah, just pop the window open. It's 1.5. It's about 6 square metres, which is not bad, and it's actually not a bad view of Satsukiyama, which is beautiful in the springtime. With, I think they said, someone once told me there's about 10,000 cherry blossoms up there. We've got quite a picturesque view. Now we're facing south. Most of the house is facing south. Our neighbours are a reasonable distance away. It's about 6, 7, maybe 10 metres over to the neighbour there. And really, quite a nice little neighbourhood. I really like this place. It's probably a bit smaller than what I'd like to live in. My house is about 5 or 6 times the size of this, but people that don't have the opportunity to live in a beautiful home like mine would be very happy to live in this if we fix it up for them. So one of these 2 tatami mat rooms upstairs that we just looked at, we will change one of those into western flooring and leave one as new tatami. And we'll be done. As I said, nice little place, cheap enough to get in here for cash as the first investment. I think Derek's going to really enjoy this as a cash making property for him. Catch you later when it's finished.